Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today we're reviewing Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Series 2, The Knight of Asperity, Chaos Agent. This looks really nice. I've had this for a while, but I've yet to open him and have a play and have a look, so you get to experience that with me. Information on the back. 20 years ago, the Knights of the Accord travelled to the blasted lands to stop an army of monsters that terrorized the regions which bordered it. The King of Accord and 500 of his best warriors went to wipe out the beasts. Only 2 made it back to Castle Accord. One of the survivors had been struck mute by what he had witnessed, the other was raving mad. What transpired is unknown. What is certain is that after the Knights of Accord disappeared, these Knights of Asperity began to roam. They kidnap villagers, bring them back to the blasted lands to some unknown end. The scale of the abductions and murders that the Knights of Asperity have committed is huge. They slaughter anyone they encounter, burn villages wherever they pass. A mysterious blight follows, rendering the land infertile and the vegetation diseased. Temporal log. It cannot be a coincidence that the blasted lands are geographically situated in what we determined to have been northern Greece. The border of the lands extends to an arc approximately 200 miles around Mount Olympus. Something happened there 1,000 years ago that caused much of the disruption that's now evident around Europe. But what? And why are so many inexplicably drawn to it, risking everything to reach the epicenter? Okay, so again, great thing the Boss Fight Studios stuff, you can just slide out the card there to save that for later. Okay, let's have a look. What do we get here? Let's take out this first part first of all. Okay, this seems to be a separate insert there. So we have battle axe, a standard sword and sheath, a shield there. Base, we have armor for the thighs, and there should be 2 additional hands in there. We have this is really nice, the knight here. We can see that he comes with 2 helmets, one of the faceplate attachment, the spike shoulder pads, and he comes with an alternative head. I do like the skeleton skull head there. Okay, so let's look at his accessories first of all. I'm reviewing this one today because my friend and subscriber and also fellow YouTube broadcaster, Reborn Trooper, do look him up, he asked me to review this one. This is a lovely set. If you look at Reborn Trooper's YouTube channel, you can see some great reviews there and haul videos and so forth. Lovely tight fit, that's not going to be lost in a hurry. These type of axes I've never been too fond of. It looks too like a pair of wings. I'd rather be more a conventional axe, but it's okay. Shield is pretty nice. If you're into Games Workshop Warhammer stuff, it almost looks like the Great Horned one on there, almost like that. In a little bag. Should be nothing too exciting here. In fact, let me use my craft knife to cut this tape off. Okay. So the base, the thigh pieces, and the alternate hands with the different flexation and bend compared to the ones that come with. Okay, so helmet is pretty standard, very nice. I do like the dark sort of metal colour scheme on here. You have the face plate that goes with the other helmet. And let's have a quick go at attachment. These aren't so easy to attach, but once they're done properly, they will stay on very, very well. And the faceplate does swivel up and down, so you can open and close the visor, which is such a nice, feature on something that's this small, this scale, this 1/18 scale. That's one side. The second side, I'm a bit of a. Is that both in there? Okay, so let's have a look. So here's the helmet, and I can. There we go. Open and close that, which is a really nice feature. The spikes are attached to his shoulders in a moment because they do look nice. There's what they look like. The alternate head looks kind of imagine like a Native American with this sort of face paint there. Then the actual awesome figure itself. Oh, he does look like this skull head he has is really nice. Okay, so first thing I notice is that he looks down quite menacingly, and again, with a couple of the other figures, you can't really take his head backwards to look up. You can look down a little bit, left and right. You may want to file down the back of some of his neck there so you can actually look upwards. Let's try the other head. Okay, so this head, yeah, can't look up. Down's okay in this one, but you can't really look up much. Right, it's okay. And again, it's just the... Okay, not too bad this one now. It's just the back of the neck is too thick. I like the skull head, if I'm honest. Skull head doesn't get half as much. There is no articulation in the jaw. And I just noticed there seems to be a lack of shading on some of the teeth at the front. Like he's got a white moustache, which is quite funny. And maybe he has got a white moustache. Okay, so with the masks on, it looks very, very nice with the helmet on. Sorry, there, and with the other one on, again looks good. You can close it, and he still looks menacing. This is a really, really nice figure, has to be said. I do like this a lot. Okay, let's attach some of the things. So we have the thigh pads, or the thigh armor, sorry, let's attach these. I found some of the other ones that one side seems to be more difficult to attach than the other. That one seems to be in place. Maybe that was just a odd one with the other one. Here. Let's have a go. And yeah, that seems to be in as well. Not too bad this time. Okay. On the shoulders there's a couple of holes which you can see here, and that's where these go in. The pegs aren't in the middle, and so they're off center, both horizontal and vertical. I'll put the longer part to the back and the narrower part towards the head. Though you may want to try the other way around. I quite like the angle on that. That does look quite nice. Okay, that does look very nice now with those on. Now you imagine he's got his helmet on as well. It becomes quite a menacing looking figure. His head's not straight there. Let's get this on properly. Okay. So he looks rather nice there, and he's just thigh pad dropped off then. Now the great thing about the boss fight Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S line is you can just accessorize and swap around with other models so easily. There is a downside. Some of the things like the thigh pads do pop off a bit too easy, perhaps. Other than that, that's not a problem. Okay, so my one has got a slight bend in his leg. You can see like a rickets or something. I can straighten that out with some hot water, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. The articulation is going to be fine, going to be great, because I know boss fight studios do great articulation. He stands easily enough. He does look really good, really menacing. I do like this a lot. His sword can attach, little peg can attach to the belt here. There's one on both sides, so you can attach two swords or a sword and something else if you desire. So let me attach that now. Let's go for the whole aesthetic with this one. Though these are difficult to attach as well, has to be said. So hopefully it won't take me too long to attach this. But the good thing is when they're attached with the swords, particularly with these belt clips, they are really attached. That's not quite in on one side still. Okay, I'll leave that like that for now. Don't want to bore you to death. Shield again, the really nice system they got. You can put the arm through the little clips here, and you can hold on. It doesn't have to hold because the clips will hold his arm in place fine as they are. There's the sword dropping off. So just open the clips up and then just rest it on with his hand in. And he comes off straight away. There we go. That closed down a bit first. Okay, let's try this sword very quickly again. I may have to hot water treatment the belt to expand the plastic, the rubber plastic, so then I can get the peg in and then let it cool down and it'll stay nice and secure. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I'll give him his axe. Put his helmet back on, and lastly that thigh pad which dropped off again. This one's a bit more awkward to make it stick. Okay, and he is ready for combat. He is a very nice looking figure. I do recommend this a lot, particularly if you like fantasy stuff or you like the mythic legions but you want a smaller scale, then this would be the line for you. Really nice fantasy figure. Thigh pad, I won't worry about that for now. Okay, let's axe slightly higher. So this is a nice looking figure. The paint app is nice. It's a dark paint app which suits the aesthetic. You know, he's a Chaos agent, not any bright colours really, that would look kind of funny. Unless it's like a dark blood red or something. Does look good. You can maybe add some highlighting, some dry brushing to the armour to make some of the edges pop out with a silver colour. But he does look really good the way he is. So I'm very impressed with this. So this is the Knight of Asperity from Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Fight Studios. I'll straighten that leg out a bit later because it's just a tad on the bent, it's too bent for me. Yeah, it's really good. If you get a chance, do pick one up. This is Awesome Action Toys saying stay happy, keep collecting, and I'll be back soon with more reviews. Please like and subscribe. If you want, you can share too. Okay, stay happy. Bye bye.